All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Defense Detective Global. In today's video, we are going to tell you that who can win the deal of 114 fighter jets for the Indian Air Force and why they are going to win it. Although the bigger question is that when is this deal going to happen? For the last many years, we have been hearing that this deal is to be done, but it has not been finalized yet. We all know that our Air Force is currently operating very less squadrons than required. For two-front war, 42 squadrons are needed. But at present, we have only about 31 squadrons, including old and new aircraft. It means that we are short of squadrons. To fill this gap, the MRFA tender was floated in the year 2007, in which 126 fighter jets were to be purchased. But the deal did not materialize, and finally in the year 2015, the deal was cancelled, and 36 Rafale were bought. Although this gave immediate strength, but it is not sufficient to fulfill the need of our Air Force. So in the year 2018, RFI, that is, Request for Information, was floated for MMRCA 2.0, under which 114 fighter jets are to be purchased. Now 4 years have passed, but the deal has not materialized yet. For the last 1 year, the discussion had started once again. The Indian Air Force wants to finalize this deal at the earliest, so that the shortage of squadrons can be met in time. As soon as taking over the command of the Indian Air Force, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary had made it clear that the Air Force is in dire need of 114 fighter jets and that he is working on it very seriously. In a statement given in October last year, he had said that the Air Force is in support of the 114 multi-role fighter aircraft deal and is working on it. This year, on 11 June, in an interview to the English newspaper Financial Express, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary said that the Indian Air Force has no intention of going down from the current 31 squadrons. So, along with the Tejas deal, the Air Force is also moving forward on the MRFA deal. This is not a small deal. It is a $20 billion deal. No country has done such a huge deal for its Air Force in the recent years. So, it is bound to take time to execute it. But the question is, how much time is it going to take? It seems like the Air Force wants to investigate every aspect very carefully before doing such a huge deal, as the future of the Indian Air Force is very much dependent on it. Perhaps that is why the decision has been taken to bring MRFA into fast-track mode. Its motto is, Buy Global, Make in India. It means that the aircraft will be bought from a foreign country, but it will be made in India under Make in India program. So according to the new deal, 18 fighter jets will be imported. They will be bought directly from the company. The payment will be made in foreign currency, possibly in dollars. After this, 36 aircrafts will be built in India. For these, some of the amount will be paid in foreign currency and the rest in Indian rupees. Now we have talked about 54 aircrafts. The remaining 60 aircraft will also be built in India. The entire responsibility of this will be with the company that is going to be the Indian partner of the foreign company. The payment for this will be done in Indian rupees. It means that this is beneficial for us. Even though the deal will be of $20 billion, but we will not have to make all the payment in dollars. In our opinion, more than half of the payment will be in Indian rupees. So Indian economy will get a boost from it. Now the question is that which fighter jet will win the race for this deal? Because the competition is very tough. So let's tell you that there are mainly 7 fighter jets running in the race for this deal. Rafale of France, F-21, FA-18 Super Hornet and F-15EX of the USA, Gripen of Sweden, Eurofighter of Europe and Sukhoi 35 of Russia. However, according to an article published by The Print on 13 June, 3 American, 1 French and 1 Swedish aircrafts are in the race. The article has not included the fighter jets from Russia and Europe, though a news about this deal published by Financial Express on 3rd June is slightly different. According to this, there are a total of 8 fighter jets in the race: F-21, FA-18 Super Hornet, Rafale, Gripen, MiG-35, Sukhoi 35, Eurofighter Typhoon and F-15EX. A big question also arises here that whether we need multi-role fighter jet or air superiority fighter jet. The answer is multi-role fighter jet, because we already have Sukhoi 30 for air superiority. So F-15EX and Sukhoi 35 do not make sense as both fall under air superiority category. MiG-35 can also not compete in this race as it is an upgraded version of MiG-29. So there is no use to buy it. FA-18 Super Hornet is mainly built for Navy. although it is considered for Air Force also, but even this will not work for us. Now the 4 fighter jets left are Rafale, Gripen, F-21 and Eurofighter Typhoon. We are already operating Rafale, which is a fighter jet of the same category as Eurofighter Typhoon. So there is no point in buying Eurofighter Typhoon because we have tested Rafale. From its training to maintenance, everything is similar to Eurofighter Typhoon. Now let's come to Gripen. This fighter jet made by Saab company of Sweden is really good. It is a single engine, multi-role fighter jet, but it is not going to join the Indian Air Force because it is similar to the category of Tejas. Since Tejas is our indigenous fighter jet and in many ways it is better than Gripen, so it can also be removed from the list. Now the remaining 2 fighter jets are Rafale and F-21. In our opinion, the competition is going to be between these 2 jets for the MRFA deal. That's why there has been a lot of push from Lockheed Martin. Offers from it have been received from technology transfer to Make in India. It has also done partnership with Tata. Many other things are being said by Lockheed Martin. According to them, F-21 will be made only for India and it will not be given to any other country. The company even claims that the F-21 will have many technologies from the F-22 and F-35, which will help India's air power to be more advanced in the future. So much is being offered for F-21, but even then it is not going to work. There are many reasons for this. Firstly, it should not be forgotten that no matter whatever is done, after all, it is just an upgraded version of F-16. Updating a thing or two or adopting a new technology will not make it a different fighter jet. Secondly, Pakistan has been operating F-16 for a long time, so it has got very detailed information about it. The third reason is that F-21 is American, which is a big reason. The biggest problem that Pakistan is facing right now is the tantrums of the US. The US is not happy with Pakistan, so it has become reluctant in providing spare parts and maintenance of F-16. As a result, Pakistan Air Force is facing huge problems. Not only this, but buying a US fighter jet also means beginning from zero. As our Air Force has not yet operated any US fighter jet, it can take a very long time to be used to it. That's why we see Rafale having an upper hand in the MRFA deal. Chances of Rafale winning this deal are high because the first reason is that we are already using Rafale. The second reason is that the kind of multi-role fighter jet that we need, Rafale has come true on every scale of it. The third reason is that Rafale is the world's most amazing fighter jet in its category. The fourth reason is that F-21 is no match for Rafale. The fifth reason is that we have a vast experience in using French fighter jets. For all these reasons, we are in favor of Rafale. Apart from this, we all know that the US only looks for its benefits. If it does not see its benefit, then it can even start troubling. While France is our reliable and trustworthy friend. That's why we think that Rafale is going to win the MRFA deal. Now it's a different matter that our Air Force might be thinking on some other terms. Some other things might be going across the minds of its highly experienced and learned think tanks. So if some other fighter jet wins the deal, please try to understand that we have done this analysis according to our understanding. And it may not be correct every time. Friends, hope you liked today's video. If you liked it, then please subscribe and share it as much as possible. Your valuable comments and opinion are most welcome. We will get back soon with another video. Till then, goodbye. Jai Hind.